I'm sorry, you don't get PS2 load screen today. I actually timed it correctly. I want you to know that it recommended me an AI version of that song sung by SpongeBob. This, of course, was alongside recommendations by an AI cover of either Frank Sinatra or Freddie Mercury, but SpongeBob was like the third one down. Personally, I don't love AI for these creative processes. At the same time, I am deeply curious because I have seen the AI cover of Heavy singing Uptown Funk, and part of me is deeply curious to hear what the SpongeBob one sounds like. What? Oh my god, no! I tried to execute that man! He's just taking a nap! He's on the cool side of the pillow.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demand.
That scared me.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden.
We've already seen this. We have already seen this, and I will be here forever listening to it again. Okay, before we go somewhere else. Why would it equip the SOCOM? A gun that I never use. This game is trying to pull a fast one. It's like, no, you want to do lethal, don't you? Just like, true, it would indeed be the easier route. Hey, Gray Fox!
You passed with flying colors.
That's not Gray Fox.
Identify yourself.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like.
Sheath's katana.
Let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Batman is taking a big nap. He's like that one dude.
Are you with Foxhound too?
He's like the one fat dude laying on top of money, except his is explosives.
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom?
Your accent. What is your accent supposed to be?
For you to know.
He's so fat that fighting him tired me out. Excuse you.
Decisions.
What are you doing? Don't be under here.
Something you do need to know instead.
Now is not playtime.
The president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
Listen, rollerblading is very exhausting.
Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
I'm a
There's
fan.
no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe.
You have a Russian accent underneath that fucking vocalizer?
Hostages.
Cat says playtime is now. Now is not time for time with Cat. Unfortunately, the cat has no thumbs by which he could play Metal Gear Solid 2. Truly a travesty, I
The
know.
hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall. In the Shell 1 core, you'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
I was about to say, if your fucking pacemaker is loud enough that I can hear it in tune with your fucking heartbeat, you have a very shitty pacemaker.
The security code will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
Oh god, is the guy from Shadow Moses here?
Camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Oh, I gotta rip out someone's eye? Dope.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here.
I really do just have an actual question. How the fuck are these auto-tuned to terrorist retinal scans?
The nuke. They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Inside job, yeah. That's the only way that makes sense, but even then, that's pretty weird.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up. But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
Metal Gear.
Same. Bipedal meat faded from the airport Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for?
Not me having to turn on the fucking controller vibration.
Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
I don't think they were. Liquid was a part of Foxhound, and ooh, sorry, there was a Banui outside my window. I don't think Snake was a part of Foxhound. Same army created them doesn't necessarily mean that they were on the same side even from the beginning. Oh, they're still asleep. Good. Using army very loosely. I prefer the term leggy. Actually, hang on. Now that I know I can grab people.
Why are you late with your status report?
Cool. Okay, never mind.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Stradi have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Encounter the enemy. Request pullback.
Additional units sent to the area around the Dolly. Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to Stradi. Exercise extreme caution. Nothing here. Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
No, that wasn't close at all. Just gonna...
The situation is normal. All clear.
Well, that was a bit more stressful than it needed to be through no fault of my own.
Where's that?
Excuse me, I'm just...
An intruder.
No. No intruder. No, no, there's really no intruder. I'm gonna die. You're not an intruder. I am a walking mannequin. Yeah. Maybe I just... Because when you get seen in this, depending on where you are, there is no stopping unless you're willing to murder everything in sight. Which means we are going to have to mash our way through the fucking cutscene with 5 billion different dialogue options, 5.6 billion lines of dialogue, and then 2 minutes of gameplay. Aren't I supposed to put on a disguise? That's only when I reach the next area. Apparently it doesn't work in this area. That's what I was told. They were just like, here's a disguise, but it only works in this area, and only if you have the right gun. Now that I'm here, hello, fat man. I really wish that the game would stop doing stuff like that. Fat man, do 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 do. Okay. Yep. This game is full of lots of little dumb things like that, but Metal Gear in general is full of a million dumb little things. Just like how it keeps on spawning me in with the fucking SOCOM pistol. This game loves to do what could thusly be considered an item bog.
Biometrics.
I suggest you hurry.
Because it really loves loading you up with items that are really only useful a handful of times.
Why did they have to bring the...
Where's Rose? Make sure to grab a gun.
Jack, do you need to save?
Jack, do I need to save? Please, dear God, let me save. Wow, that, in its own way, that's actually really fucking...
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information.
Oh, that's hilarious. You can make them move around
Shoot.
I've located the gravesite.
by rotating the
body.
analog
Exhumed
sticks.
for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess. I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
What can I do? Talk to you.
Just recreate the Goku and Vegeta head nod meme. Oh, water. Good for you. Turn on the vibration function. Stop having it be off. Now it is time to backtrack. Oh, good. This has changed. Do you know where you're headed for the gun? Nope, but I'll figure it out. It's okay. I want to explore a little bit anyways. That's like the one appeal these games have, like more than anything else, is it has that Metroidvania-esque, like, you have a new item, go back, backtrack, and look for what it is that you need to find to move forward. It's like the one thing I can solidly say that I usually like about these games is backtracking and thinking about where you need to go. It's also a very smart move that they've allowed. Have I been to the central building? I have not been to the... Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Dude.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
How the fuck? Sometimes it feels like this game really does do you dirty. I have no idea, not a single clue what spotted me there. The only small benefit I have over this is that I saved after the cutscene, but as seen from how this game likes to save, you can in fact get teleported before a cutscene, depending on where you set. The Invisible Man! I mean, this game series has established the existence of invisible men. Otacon definitely made more than 4 invisible suits. And there was at least one person who had an invisible suit that was not made by Otacon. It was a part of him. It was Gray Fox. Shake, shake, shake. No items? Bitch. Vibration on.
Jack, is that you?
Yeah.
Talk to you soon.
Except you should really be calling me Raiden, woman. There, now I hopefully don't have to worry about turning on
Take it easy.
the fucking shit for,
Return your positions. Tighten security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
Ugh. There's one thing this game might benefit ever so slightly from. It's maybe allow your character to just reload your gun after a while of not shooting it. I would normally put it away, but I can't put it away while I'm in box mode, apparently. Very interesting, you. Don't let him escape, but do nothing differently. Are these things just respawning every time? You know what? I'm going to peek inside.
Nothing here.
C4, huh?
Why are you late with your status report?
Oi!
Right, come in. Right. Right.
A bit late on that one. That was fucking dirty what just got done to me.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond! Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
M4. Assault rifle, 30 rounds per magazine. Come on, buddy. Feel like going on an adventure? Of course you do. Call me paranoid. OCOM bullet. Oh, good.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Back. Want to, I don't have to. We're gonna go back to Area 1, not because I have to, but because there is a thing. Rations full, not for long. Now that I know that this is the method of harvesting, you are all naught but resources for me to milk.
There's somebody there.
Hey, he's asleep. Really want to know how to get... What is this? I'm trying to figure it out. And I tried to figure it out, but I didn't get it. Metal Gear Solid 2. Strut. The strut A or strut F? Strut A box. Left stairs. The left stairs. Go crawl forward instead. Go. Press the action button. Oh, I see. I'm pressing the action button.
This is where you can find every.
Oh, stop. I don't want YouTube short. No. I want to know how to get the box. Don't have it yet. Oh! They kind of mislead you with this one. You do crawl, you just crawl down through here. It said press the action button. Do I have the box? I do have a box, but they have a lot of boxes in this game. See, box 1, 2, 3. I'm missing box 4. Box 4? Where is box 4 located? Metal Gear Solid 2 box 4? Four is located on level B2. In here. B2. Hello, I hope you're enjoying your nap. Okay, so he didn't drop anything. craft a ration. I don't need more rations. He's gonna be like, damn, can't believe I fell asleep so hard that I fucking... My pocket lunch fell out. M9 bullets, good. Okay. On E2. Not shell 1. Oh, level B2 of shell 1 core. My mistake. Whoopsie. Got something for me, buddy? I'll prop you up all comfy cozy. Or not. I remember this. I can't get over from this way. Because she blew up the bridge, that bitch. These guys should still be asleep. Put the guy on the other side asleep first, so... This way. Through here. I don't know if the guy in here is still going to be asleep. He's been asleep for a hot minute. He's not. You look like you could use a little bit more beauty rest, sir. You care to show me what you got in your pockets? Nope. Okay, well. That man's uniform had no pockets. Bought it in the ladies section. Hey man, what have you got in your pockets? Mind showing me? Thank you.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut
Situation is normal. All clear.
Everything's totally normal, boss.
It was nothing. All clear.
Oh!
Nothing here.
All these people just be like, I can't believe every single guard here has narcolepsy. Oh my god, what happened? That one just exploded immediately. How do I do more of that? Okay, so if I aim for the actual camera part of it, it will just explode instantaneously. Hang on. Just the thing for this. Okay, it's over. Shell 1 core first floor. Start with the Colonel.
Pliskin,
Or no, this is
do you
Pilskin.
read me?
What's up, Raiden?
I just ran into a guy decked out like a ninja.
A ninja?
Yeah. Do you know anything about this?
No. Can you trust that costume freak?
I don't know. But the Colonel told me to follow the guy's instructions.
And like a good soldier, you'll do it, right? I'll let you in on a little secret, kid. The ninja that was publicized in the Shadow Moses incident no longer exists. The guy you met has no connection whatsoever with the incident.
And how do you know that?
Because I do.
Huh?
Just be careful who you trust, okay?
Pliskin, do you know anything about a Secret Service agent named Ames?
Ames?
You've heard of him?
No.
Listen, if you know anything...
No. I got the name mixed up with someone else. Forget it.
What do you mean, forget it?
Just what I said. Forget it.
I...
Talk to you later, kid.
Hey, Pliskin, were you really a SEAL?
That's what I told you.
But
But what?
nothing.
Don't believe me?
Kid, you're on a mission. Thinking about anything else can get you killed.
Pliskin, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. The AK is an outstanding rifle in terms of precision and reliability, as evidenced by widespread licensed manufacturing, not to mention large quantities of illegal reproductions. The AK is in high demand around the world. It is often used as reference for the design of new rifle models. Designs for Israel's Galil, Finland's Valmet, and other rifles are based on the basic structure of the AK. You have a smaller model of the AKS-74 that was designed for use by Special Forces personnel. The stock will only extend to a maximum length of 726 millimeters, a feature that makes the rifle easier to handle in small spaces. The AK can be fitted with a suppressor. With a suppressor, you won't have to worry about your gunshots being heard. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's Corps are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's Corps.
Anything else to tell me, Snake?
I see you're wearing the enemy field uniform. Looks pretty good on you.
Pretty good.
Cut it out. It's bad enough that I'm dripping with sweat, wondering when somebody's gonna see through my disguise.
Don't worry, and quit being so sensitive. At least your walk won't give you away.
Meryl.
My walk? What do you mean, my walk?
Nothing. Forget I said it. I'd worry more about the fact that the uniform's a little small for your size. It just might come off when you bump into an enemy. Normally, a proper fitting uniform is issued to a soldier. You're just going to have to fit your movement to the uniform. Shoot a fire extinguisher and the contents will spew out. It's probably a good way to distract the enemy. If you ever find yourself under pursuit, give it a try. Necessity is the mother of invention.
Anything else?
If you shoot those pipes along the ceiling or the floor, jets of steam will escape. Use it to distract or burn the enemy. Remember, always use the surroundings to your advantage.
I feel like I'm learning a lot.
To throw something, such as a grenade or a magazine, press the weapon button to cock your arm and release the weapon button to throw the object. Remember, the distance thrown varies depending on how hard you press the weapon button. Make sure you target the throw at the most effective spot. Put your thermal goggles on and look at the enemy's neck area. You should be able to see if he has dog tags on.
Oh, okay.
Raiden, look at the enemy you knocked out. See the stars revolving over his
Oh,
head?
he's giving me information all the way to the back of the game.
The enemy will regain consciousness. Keep an eye on the spot above their heads.
Anything else?
You can use the holes left behind from collapsing floors to your advantage. Tip the bodies of enemies you've taken out into the ocean to hide them.
Oh!
Raiden, a full life gauge will slow down the consumption of the grip gauge. Be smart about using your ration.
Anything else?
The consumption of the O2 gauge will also...
Be slower with the life gauge.
When you swing up from hanging, use the momentum to knock someone out.
Anything else?
If you see a likely handhold while you're jumping down from hanging, try pressing the action button. If you hit it well, you should be able to grab on. It'll work even if the direction is a little off, so play around with it. Jump down right onto the enemy's head.
I need to knock them out. Okay.
Think about what the ideal spot to aim for is.
Jack, do you need to save?
Do I need to save? Yeah. You should also really consider calling me Raiden Woman.
Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
fine? Is that it?
Yes,
Look, I
fine.
really don't feel like talking about the mission.
I'm not in the
At
mood.
least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then, let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
I like bananas.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about
I
yourself.
love lobster. I'm afraid
I
of your
can't think
meatloaf.
anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because we're in a
Because I'm
relationship.
curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but
You know, sometimes I... Oh look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you liked to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual? That I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Perhaps.
It's a promise.
The coolant spray can be a weapon as well. Spray it into an enemy's face and he won't be able to see for a while.
I don't think he'd be able to see ever again.
Invention. After you take someone out, shake them by pushing the weapon button. An item box may appear. Try it if you have time.
Raiden, make contact.
Okay. So the Colonel is basically useless compared to in this game as compared to the previous game. Like, I don't like wording it that way, but it's kind of true. He's basically a reminder of where your mission sits, but instead of offering you advice, he just kind of... is NPC. Funny every time, man. A book. Perhaps it's To Kill a Mockingbird. Pull up on claymores. SCM suppressor. SOCOM suppressor? Can attach a suppressor. Is that it? Interesting. Okay. Yes, hello, fellow NPCs. How do you do? Don't mind me. Enjoy your walk cycles, my fellow NPCs. Actually, B1 is where I have to go, right? So I go to B2. It's the rule of games.
Ames is most likely being held with other hostages.
Sure, but I don't even know what Ames looks like.
Use the directional microphone to distinguish Ames from the other hostages. It's the only way. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Directional.
Isn't the directional microphone supposed to be somewhere in the core of Shell 1?
Colonel, Pliskin wasn't killed.
You look happy, Jack.
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Raiden, don't trust him.
What?
Don't you think it's suspicious that he alone came out unscathed? Things don't add up.
Yeah.
Raiden, don't put any faith in that guy. You will carry out your mission alone. Do you understand?
More willing to trust the mysterious cyber ninja than you are to trust the supposed Navy Marine.
Even the most successful disguise can't protect you if you decide to blow your own cover by attacking the enemy. Do not engage the enemy.
Definitely a person listening to Ames, so what that ninja said then, it's not a lie after all. As far as the wrestler goes, no. Rose, do you have any other information already to look into for you? I'm counting on you. Four bullet. Ocon bullet. Don't mind me, just typical NPC behavior, just opening and closing objects. Police not poster.
Venus in Cancer.
Venus in Cancer.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Hello? Hello? Venus
fuck was that? Was it trying to show you some of their behaviors? Like the equivalent of the longer you take, the more things start happening? Call it paranoia. Like, I don't think I want to be over in front of it.
What's up, Jack?
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because you're her lover?
More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact
Okay.
that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Sorry, that was a very uncomfortable sound, I'm sure. I'm going to say this. I fucking don't like Rose. Not because of any reason other than what she just displayed was an incredibly toxic, controlling behavior. If somebody, anybody, lover or otherwise,
You are cleared to enter.
doesn't want to talk about an event in their past, that is not denotative of the fact that they do not trust you. It is perhaps denotative of whatever has occurred in their past that they do not want to speak about is deeply traumatic. You wouldn't ask a victim of a sexual assault to describe the situation to you. That's not a subject matter of trust, that's a subject matter of things we do or do not want to talk about. There are things in our life we don't like talking about. You do not have to talk about the things that you do not like talking about. You do not owe that to anybody. Rose refuses to call you Raiden, yeah. He has quite a few very uncomfortable and unpleasant hang-ups.
All clear.
Yeah, Rose is unpleasant. We'll put it that way.
You're on B1 of the Shell 1 core now. Ames is being held in the hall. To get in the hall, you'll have to get through a door protected by a retinal scanner security system. Raiden, get past the retinal...
You gonna give me any hints as how to do that?
Raiden, if you need to get...
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup units. Move!
Why didn't it close? This fuck-ass game sometimes, man, I swear. Excuse me, I'm just calling the elevator. Put him in me in a chokehold. Don't tell me that it's got a time limit or anything. Thanks, game. I really do love finding out information in the moment sometimes. Right. Like to Rose, this is her looking at you and just being like, oh, perfect, a situation where you literally cannot hang up on me, but you also need to focus so you don't fucking die. Like, Rose is just like an actually very shit person. I don't like her. I don't know, man. It was just like that.
All clear.
Personnel pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Oh, God. I'm not going to be able to sort this out, am I? I can barely hear this shit.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute. What are you up to?
Who's that?
Freeze!
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
Was the last time I saved, it was probably B1. Yep. Hello, cutscene. Goodbye, cutscene.
Did you hear something?
Oh, I didn't hear anything, man.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Red means you can't skip.
What can I do for you?
Save, please.
Jack, it's about Ames.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, only that there's nothing to find.
What?
There is not a single record, let alone his social security number, address, or background. I couldn't even find Ames' gender, age, or full name.
What does that mean?
All I found out was Ames. Just that one word.
Even still, Ames is...
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Hey, you!
Who's that?
Freeze!
Cool. I'm Googling the answer to this because I cannot tell how it sounds because of my audio settings.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Normally I'm really willing to put up with something like this. I'm not going to be able to tell because unless I'm gonna fully shut down like everything else and boost my one thing up like to the maximum, there's no way for me to tell. And the audio on my monitor is not good enough for me to fucking determine this. I'll give it one try exactly. So there's gonna be no mic for a hot minute.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Cool. Okay, I can turn this down. It does not work. I'm trying. I'm pressing the action button, albeit they're very poor explanation of what anything in this game is. Does not help. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm all for using game mechanics to solve problems. However, this is a little bit asinine. Let me see. Because I'm sitting here and I'm spamming the action button as hard as I can, and it's like, no. So I'm done sitting here trying to figure it out. Let me see if I at least guess the right person. It's not him. Not him. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay.
You're Ames, aren't you?
I didn't think it would be that obvious.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password. unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
Boy, that thing really is not discreet.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
He's not dead, I didn't kill him.
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes, the man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago, so it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
Into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If we're still alive.
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
No, he wasn't.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe, but even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go. again?
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge!
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands.
Hand.
I have the intruder.
One of them belongs to Liquid. Only one of those hands is... Yes, my king. Hands him crown.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible.
Considering what we heard at the end of Metal Gear Solid 1, I'm gonna guess that's Solidus
What
Snake.
did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke? But it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Said so. What the?
Fox die.
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You...
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last.
He's like, oh, not this shit again!
Hold your fire! We need the hostages alive!
Hurry, get away!
But you died!
I'll take that other arm now, Ocelot!
Leave this to me.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
Fox die.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Who is there? I need some help.
Secure the front of the elevator.
Something over there.
Like a child visiting a doctor, just be a little patient. How much of that am I about to have to redo? God, this is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? Never mind. If I hit continue, it's none of it. Run! Hi, Chameleon. How are you? Gotta go to the break room across the Bridge of Doom. Yeah, I know. You too don't have to fight a Balrog every time you go to the fucking bathroom? Excuse me, I just need to... Oh, that's hilarious. So I was like wondering how you use the boxes in this game. This is how you fucking use the boxes. Curious to see where the other ones are going to take me.
Nothing here.
I like this. Strut C's Dining Hall. My man gonna take a little nap in the pantry.
There's somebody there.
No, there is nobody there.
There's somebody there.
See? Nobody there. Nobody there except the Sandman. Enjoy your little end of the hallway nap, sir. You've earned it for a hard day's work. Wouldn't you say so, guys? He's worked hard. He deserves a nap, don't you think? I think all these men deserve a nice, comfortable break. No naps, 30-hour work. 30 hours. Corporations just be like, why do you need free time? Just work more, earn us more money. Paid breaks, never heard of them. Vacation time, not a real thing. Paid benefits, more like paid detriments. They're like, in fact, you should pay us for the right to work. I feel like I'm starting to really get the hang of this. Heck. I'm already full. By the hang of this, I don't mean sneaking around or anything like that. I just mean in general the aiming system. Bullets, thank you, sir. It's a good thing that regular M9 bullets can be repurposed very easily into tranquilizers. We'll paraphrase, these are just regular M9s. Funk. We've done box 5 and we've done box 1. I've not tried the other boxes. There's something almost comedic about that. Putting people to sleep again, I'll consider it. Whether it's me as Raiden or me as a person. How are you doing, Pepper? My specialty. Oop. Right on the schnoz, mister. Come on. He's getting a nice, easygoing break. Grenades. PSG 1-T, huh? Person as Raiden. This is level 2. I've definitely already gotten that one. This is level 3. I have not gotten this one. PSG 1. I have no idea what a PSG 1 does for me. It's a sniper rifle! Neat. And it's lethal. You know, you really should be, letting your guys rest a little bit more properly, honestly. So many narcoleptics around here. Honestly. Do you guys believe how poorly these men are being treated? RGB6. I'm gonna guess that's you. There is so many items in this. This area. I've gotten like 4 guns from here alone. Actually, wait, what am I doing? That's honestly so sick that you could just, like, tough it out.
Who's there?
There's little things in this game that I always appreciate. Good sir, would you like to hang out in here? I think you would. Supposedly there's a tranquilizer variant, because I believe the T stands for tranquilizer. This man can hang out in here. Two buds chilling with each other. ESG1-T. This one just let me walk in. That's where I got the M9 from.
Who's there?
No one.
Nothing here.
Call me paranoid. I don't like that. That's a grenade launcher. Claymores are full. Down the hallway.
There's somebody there.
Is there somebody there? Yes. It's you, silly. Oop. Da 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 da. Apparently I was... Every time, man. Every time. Book. How do I get... thermal goggles?
It was nothing. All clear.
I cannot see anything. Wait, hang on. Oh, clever, clever. Hang on. Oh, interesting. So there's vent crawling. I wonder how many times I've missed something as this. What the fuck?
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Boy, the caution meter lasts a while, huh? Chameleon, I'll have you know that I started playing another character on Deep Rock. Last night I needed to do a mission, so I recruited Pack, and boy howdy, that boy sure did die a lot. Nap time. Let me guess, shaky? Not as bad as Metal Gear Solid 1's was, actually. I will give it credit there. For Metal Gear Solid 1, if you, if you were using if you were using that gun without without the tranquilizer, it was basically unusable. Struck B transformer room. Was I just here? Ow, mean. Be nicer to me. Yeah.
What'll happen? Raiden!
I'm really I'm really glad that cameras stay busted.
Nothing here.
Tocom bullets do nothing for me here. I don't know if see.
Nothing here.
What level is this? Level 5 also. Okay. So I need to get to level to D. Okay, I think I found all that I can find, save for going back to Strut to enter Spire.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the President's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Oh. I got texted right when he was explaining that shit to me, so I didn't realize that I was not permitted to shoot that thing.
That's the Semtex.
Don't try to shoot out control units with the handgun when the distance is too great. The weapon doesn't have that kind of range.
Don't try to shoot out the bullshit. Pistol doesn't have the range. Goodbye, Seagull. Well, now that I know where I'm aiming. get it?
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet. Use the first-person view.
In? Bro. In? Oh, I'd say I could refill these. I am out of ideas for where there might be control units. Nope. Oh, this sucks. Okay, hang on. Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. Because I missed it. I missed what he said for the full thing. Continue.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
All I want to know, I don't want to know where they are. I want to know what the fuck he said. So I'm going to get out all the ones that I know where they are. So let's... What?
Raiden, you didn't get all the control units.
Fair enough. Airborne Cypher, you can see the control unit for the IR sensor. The control unit right above the Cypher's camera. Avoid shooting the camera at all costs. If it looks like a Cypher is shot down, the resulting signal will trigger an explosion. The whole bridge would blow. Target only the control unit on the upper part of the Cypher. Aim for the blinking light. Sorry, Seagull, but you wouldn't move. I want to see if it's just one. And it's like, if it's in a really dumb location. So there's those two. Yep. Dead ahead of you. Oh, that's dumb. You want to know where it is? I'll show you where it is. Watch this. It's the spot right above its head. think I forgot to shoot out the far ones.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Never mind. 1 second. Oh my god, it was slightly too low.
Right, come in.
Raiden, come in. Are you ready to blow up the bridge 7,000 times because we decided to put 5 billion little turds of explosives all over this goddamn platform? Do you love doing this 1,000 times, Raiden? Uh-oh. There any more? Any more you care to tell me about? The funny part is, I actually did think that they were scummy enough to do this, and I was in fact right.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders!
Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
We love Otacon.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for
Hi,
acts of
Taco.
terrorism.
You just missed me blowing up a bridge like 7 times.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will.
You want to know a secret in this game, by the way? It depends on whether or not the secret is going to be a spoiler.
The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead.
No story relation. Sure, go ahead then.
Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
You know how my grip says level 1 when I hang? Yeah. You can level it up by doing pull-ups. How do I do pull-ups?
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here.
I'm the boss.
To surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake. What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You were mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Stop impersonating him. Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Solidus Snake. Oh my god, this is so wild.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get it?
I like how he sees his brother and he's like, no hesitation. Oh, there's the Harrier. Oh, it's Vamp, the bisexual. Just shoot a grenade into the fucking intakes, dude. That plane will go down in a hurry.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
It's the bisexual vampire and a Harrier.
The world needs only one big boss.
I feel like I'm watching a really fucked up Pokemon battle.
I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Oh, that's good. What did his suit tighten? Is he gonna do some skin tight suit pool dancing? You mean pole dancing? You would like that, wouldn't you, Ecstatic?
Right.
Listen, I just watched
The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier.
this man in a Harrier
Shoot the Harrier down.
with a bisexual vampire. Oh, what's happening? I'm counting on you. What's happening? Why he throw big ass box? It's a Stinger missile. Do you guys think I could trank the fucking... Use this big ass box. Oh! Kojima loves Stinger missiles. Can somebody answer this for me? I'm trying to go for like a non, I'm calling it pacifist, but essentially like a non-lethal playthrough. Is this gonna like do some shit to me? God damn!
I'll shred you to pieces.
Let me see. Metal Gear Solid 2. By the way, how are you today, Ecstatic? Plane is like, The plane is running me over. I don't know how the plane is running me over. It's turning me into fucking roadkill. Sons of Liberty, Harrier. No killing? Non-lethal playthrough, Metal Gear Solid 2. Any point to this? I haven't killed an exclude. Only for a better rank at the end and personal satisfaction. Also, I was going to make a new thread for this. Doing a no-kill run on Metal Gear Solid 2 for the... beating Vamp in the oil fence. It doesn't give me... How to beat the Harrier. Doesn't say anything. Where the fucking... Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna hide down here.
I'll take care of it. Damn it.
I won't lie, the Harrier is fucking really cool. Oh, I don't like that. I'm on fire, guys.
I'll let you go out in style.
Guys, I have an ouchie. I have an ouchie. Band-Aid. I know, right? Getting bombed, simply eat a ration. Your health will restore itself.
Try dodging this.
Ow. Brother in Christ! Why don't rations in D&D heal? Because Kojima is full of shit and I am not.
What the?
You sack of human garbage. You waste of skin and life.
I'll take care of it. Is that the best you can do?
Brother!
What the?
I crawl through the bugs at the beginning of the game. If I do, they get on your ration. You have to scroll back and forth through your items to shake them off. That's hilarious. Yeah, because that's how that works. What the? Gotta admit, banger music. Yeah, the music for this is actually really good. Dude! Come on! I'll take care of it, my brother in Christ, if only you would.
I'll let you go out in style. Take this.
The greatest insult to my playthrough, not being able to— holy shit, not being able to fucking train the way— ah! Oh, by the way, guys, if you're interested, I do have a new alert for if you gift 2 or more subs. I mentioned it the other day. Oh, hello! Two or more subs. I think I'm gonna die. He has a Pokemon. This man's using Kyurem. Actually, no. Given the shape, that might be more like Zekrom. Mecha Zekrom. It's Miraidon and Zekrom mixed together. Whoop! Metal Gear. Why doesn't Raiden just jump onto the pipe? Is he stupid? Forehead. Put on the versus Zekrom theme. Oh, you got it. This is the perfect theme for a bisexual man. Oh my god! This feels like I'm watching an infomercial for the fucking Marines. God, I hate this game. Oh my god. Dude, he would be fucking dead. That area would immediately get crushed by fucking pressure under the water.
Raiden, you alright?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Somebody clip that for me, that entire sequence.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
Thank you, Ecstatic. I think you could. Someone give Ecstatic permission to fucking post that. I think you should be able to as a
We have a
VIP.
responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group...
It's more like guerrilla warfare.
Information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Thank you.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I almost gave you a heart attack? Woman, did you see the sequence that just unfolded in front of me?
Take it back. I'm with you all the way.
I just got to be in an infomercial for the Marines.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
There was a Harrier. It was firing missiles at me. Did you see that man running up the wall? I just watched fucking Zekrom take a Harrier into the ocean. It was like watching a killer whale eat a seal. I felt like I'm in a fever dream. It's been over an hour since my last save.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell.
Grandpa Mac, he kind of does look like Grandpa Mac. Right, and I used to be a plumber.
That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for
That attack just now didn't make any sense. My sister, did you not see what was happening? Nothing about that made sense, let alone the attacks.
Maybe. Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is...
I suggest you shove it up your ass, Colonel.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
The voice, it's him? Oh my god!
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack!
I'm going to fucking choke. This game is too fucking much. I'm gonna fucking suffocate, holy shit. What did I just do? I walked off the edge by accident. I took a wide turn. My foot went 1 millimeter over the edge and I fell into the ocean and died after fighting a Harrier and winning. Oh! Where the fuck the phone at? Use the coolant spray to put out the fire. God damn it! The fucking stairs are my enemy!
Answer me. Raiden!
Bro can swim. I don't know why this kills the this kills the Raiden. Direct contact with water. My man is water soluble. You put him into water, that man dissipates. He's like fucking salt. Holy fucking shit. This game's like a fucking fever dream. Now excuse me while I pull out my Nokia. That was given to me by a cyber ninja. I pull out my coolant. Goodbye, stairs. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. This is the actual way to increase your grip. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. By the way, this is a secret mechanic. 24, 25, 26. High stakes pull-ups. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Ecstatic, you gotta do these too. Get out over the ocean. Simply put yourself in life-threatening danger and do some pull-ups. No, you know what? You could do it through the, what's the river that cuts through the fucking, like, through, the city? You can risk, contamination as opposed to simply falling into dirty water. Yeah, that one. I thought there might be another fucking name for it. I couldn't remember. Because that place is not real. Don't know. I only focus on places that matter. Like my most immediate surroundings. I just want grip level 2. Karen? You're just running into your first one? How long have you been working retail? I like how you're just like, I've encountered my first official Karen after telling me about guys you've encountered that have literally come into your place of business and shown you their dick. Library, same difference. It's a public service. At that point, you're basically splitting hairs. If you work with the public and you are paid to do so, congratulations. You're essentially working retail, but with extra steps. She actually asked for a manager? Dude, I get that shit all the time. God, bro is caked up. I'm just noticing. My man's not even dragging a wagon. This man has the fucking whole trailer behind him. This man skipped having a dump truck and just bought the whole fucking landfill. They're fed. I knew it. My trust in Ecstatic has... Oh, hey, we're level 2. You work for the government, untrustable. It's like those Schmuckers Uncrustables, but it's just Ecstatic's Untrustables. So yeah, why was she asking for the manager? It's great. I get that shit all the time at work. You wanna know what? I really want somebody to take that clip that we just had with fucking Vamp running across the water, and then, like, when it's got that close-up front view of his face, I really just want to hear, like, that from the fucking, commercial that's on TV all the time. The few, the proud, the Marines. This day and age, there are enemies all about. I see that commercial, like, all the fucking time. While we help patrons, we aren't supposed to hold their hand. Yeah. I get that way at work. People get mad at me all the time. They're just like, why can't you do everything for me? It's like, bro, all you gotta do is punch in your phone number and select how you want your receipt, and then put in your card information, the last one of which I could not do myself. You made me a coworker helper for an hour and a half, during which she went to sit back down at the desk because she thought the lady was fine, to which the lady said, "Who told you you could sit down?" Jesus. If that was me, I would have just been like, "My doctor, ma'am." My doctor actually has provided me with a note for when I go to work. To use a chair, because I got problems with my feet and lower body and back. I just want to get all the grip gauge so that way I don't have to worry about it ever again. Because apparently you can get it up to level 3 and no further. Came in today and asked us to do the same thing, and when we asked if it was something she could print from her phone, she replied, "No, how can my phone be a computer? I just need you to print something. How can my phone be a computer?" God, that's like the epitome of a fucking boomer thing. Hearing how can a phone be a computer in a game where my blood is injected with nanomachines and I just watched Iron Zekrom jump out of the water to eat a Harrier. While I simultaneously have a fucking Nokia in my pocket. Oh cool, grip level 3. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore.
What can I do?
What can you do for me? You can save. And now that I'm saved, I'm ready for our inter-game fucking marital argument.
Jack, have you remembered what day it is
tomorrow? Meatloaf.
No.
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What
Jack, do you really like my meatloaf?
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And so you won't
Run,
away.
Jack. Run very far right now.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomachache.
If that's not...
You know it's
You have to go off to war and die and fight against a giant metal seal.
And I won't try to run
Giant metal killer whale.
So, well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Ah, fucking hell.
So, you have to come back, okay?
Yeah, sure, okay, whatever, I guess. Okay, cool. That was... Ah! Motherfucker! I'm so glad I saved!
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
Why does it say grip level 1? Why does it say grip level 1, woman? Why does it say grip level 1? Y'all, what are y'all here for? Decoration? When I hear the word y'all and I think of it in a southern drawl, I'm just like, yeah, no, that's normal. When I hear y'all and I think inner city, I'm just like, oh, that's... So you're a little hood, huh? And I don't mean like cool hood. I mean like cringe hood. A little bit. Because I feel like the only time you're calling somebody y'all in like the moment. Oh my god, I can't believe I did all of that for nothing. It resets when you fucking die, this game. It resets either when you die or it doesn't matter to begin with. What a waste. Oh. Dying makes you lose that level 2 grip. I'm losing my level 2 grip on fucking reality with this game. Motherfucker, you!
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
I fucking slipped up bird shit! It would just be 200 more pull-ups, bro. That shit takes 10 minutes every time. You know what? Of the many things I've had tonight, patience is no longer one of them. I think I've had enough.